Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Today we are officially starting the South America tour, and we're actually back in the airport that we ended off at when I was flying the Vision Jet, which is Colon Panama. So we've been there to Colon about 2 times, maybe 2 or 3 times before. So this is an airport that we are fairly familiar with, but we are going to be heading into uncharted territory down in South America. So our destination for today is Cartago, Colombia, and we're going to have some facts about Cartago once we get in the air. Just a little bit about the flight for today though. We are going to be cruising today at 21,000 feet. Flight time will be about 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 58 minutes from gate to gate. From a weather point of view, I know there's some showers in the area close to our destination. Just bringing up windy.com over here. And let's see. Let's do Cartago. I'm just kind of typing that in over here. Or let's do SKGO. That's the airport. So Santa Ana Airport. So unfortunately there's no METAR found for this airport. It's right. Where is it? That's weird. Santa Ana. Oh, there we go. So we're heading here to Cartago. As you can see, the airport is actually located kind of in a valley, lots of high terrain. So the approach actually has us coming to a VOR kind of out here-ish, and then we kind of have to turn, and the approach takes us back kind of out here somewhere, and then we have to do a sharp left turn to come onto the runway. So that's going to be interesting. And then to make things a little more interesting, if you look at the rain and thunder report right now, it's not looking too bad. There was thunder showers in the area before. It looks like things will be pretty clear for our approach. And also, even more fun, this is just like a straight VOR approach, so not really a precision approach per se, so we'll see how things go, but we'll have the FMS to kind of guide us along the way, so it should be good. Right now we already have the engine started, which is good. We'll just go ahead and get the second engine started, so let's come up here. We'll go start it again, starting engine 1. And sorry, we see our NH rising. Let's go ahead and get the fuel in. And now you should see the engine starting to spin. There we go. And once it's stabilized, go ahead and put that into auto, and let's return to our checklist. Let's get the remainder of this done. So let's check and make sure our DC gen lights are extinguished. Which they are, which is good. Our door's already closed. We'll have to confirm our takeoff data, but we can remove the wheel chocks. And let's come down here. That's not it. we go. Alright, confirm our takeoff data. So things are showing there. So we'll go ahead and set our trim. If you go over to performance, trim is supposed to be not performance, payload. Trim is 1.5. So we're just gonna set that there. Alright, trim set, beacon light is already on. So we have our engine started, so we can kind of go ahead and skip most of the engine start checklist. So just do that ahead of time. And let's get the rest of it done. Probe heat is on. And nose wheel steering is already on. Set our flaps to 15 degrees. Transponder is good to go. Flight guidance is all set. I think we pretty much have everything good. Get the taxi takeoff lights on. And today from here in Colon, we're going to be departing, I believe it's runway 36. Just checking navgraph again. Yep. And runway 36 should be kind of off to our right. So I think we're all good to go. Parking brakes are off. So let's get going, folks. Let's get our gust lock off as well. So we'll pay attention to the takeoff here in Colon. I believe I'm not sure which runway we land on, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a good view of the city when we depart. Always one of my favorite views when they come out of here. While we're rolling, we'll get our weather radar on. And alright. Let's advise cabin crew getting ready for takeoff. And when we get to the end of the runway, we'll get our landing lights and our strobe lights on. Actually seems like a pretty good day here, so I can't really complain about that. Alrighty. So here we are lined up. Well, not lined up, but putting short, runway 36. So I just want to get everything set up here. So we are good to go. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty. So before takeoff checklist, we've done a takeoff briefing, flight controls, check. Transponder is all good, weather radar is all good. We've advised the cabin crew. And let's get our landing and strobe lights on. And we should be good to go, folks. Strobes are on. Rotate speed today is 108. I'm not going to use the whole runway. I'm going to start our takeoff from here. Takeoff thrust is set. And rotates coming up now. Rotates.
Airborne time off.
Gear up. That's the city off to the left. I believe we have to make a turn. Once we're up in the air, go ahead and get our autopilot on. And we'll set takeoff thrust. I would hand fly it, but kind of trying to enjoy the view a little bit. So yeah, making the right turn because we're sort of heading south, back down towards Cartago, Colombia. So this is Colon off to our right. Love seeing the city when we arrive. Most times we're landing on runway 36, so we normally get a nice view of the city on the way down. So no complaints here. Alright, so we're gonna set our speed for 160 for climb. And let's do our after takeoff checklist. Yaw damper is engaged. Autopilot's engaged. Taxi takeoff lights can come off. Which is these guys. Alright, power management is at climb. Flaps are up. Altimeter can't set it to standard yet. I think the transition altitude is 18,000 feet, but we will. Hitting 5,000, so landing lights aren't off yet, but they will be. And when we reach our cruising altitude, then we might turn off the seatbelt and seatbelt signs as well. But anyway, just a quick announcement. Well, not an announcement, nothing crazy, but I've actually had to take the day off today. I was not feeling the best. Just feeling a little sickly. Just have like runny nose, congested, swirling glands in neck, throat kind of hurting a little bit. Sort of came out of nowhere. So just said I'll try and take some time off and relax. And while I'm home alone, I'll try and get a quick flight in. So that's awesome. Yeah. In the meantime, been loving the flights. Excited to get this South America tour started, and it should be an interesting one. I'm really looking forward to exploring down here. As mentioned before, we have covered now Europe, well, most of Europe, and We've also done Canada, the United States, the Caribbean, so South America is next on the agenda. So another personal news, going to be moving from here soon, where I am. Fiance and I have purchased property, which is awesome. So we're going to be moving in there. So I hope this doesn't disrupt my schedule as far as releasing videos every week. If it does, I apologize in advance, but hopefully we'll kind of have things set up over there so that we're in a good position to continue, and should hopefully be having my office set up there as well. So I'm excited about that too. So I have a dedicated place to sit off and fly. So that's gonna be awesome. So before I go, let's discuss Cartago. So I have a couple cool facts here. Just did a quick search. So Cartago is a city located in the Valle del Cauca department of Colombia. It's one of the oldest cities in Colombia, founded by Spanish conquistador Jorge Robledo in 1540. Cartago is situated in the heart of Colombia's coffee-growing region. And if you don't know, Colombian coffee is like the pinnacle of coffee. I know there's others as well. You have like Turkish coffee and that sort of thing, but you know, I mainly hear about Colombian coffee. It's probably because of where I am. But it's situated in the heart of Colombia's coffee-growing region, and coffee production plays a significant role in the local economy. The city features a mix of colonial and modern architecture, giving it a unique visual charm. So, in terms of religious heritage, the Basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary of Chiquinquirá is a notable religious state in Cartago, attracting pilgrims and tourists alike. So Cartago also serves as a transportation hub for the surrounding agricultural areas, facilitating the movement of goods. And the city hosts various festivals and cultural events throughout the year, showcasing traditional Colombian music, dance, and crafts. Cartago has several museums that offer insights into its history, culture, and coffee history. And as well, the city is surrounded by lush green landscapes and picturesque mountains, making it an attractive destination for nature enthusiasts. There's going to be mountains that we're going to have to avoid when we fly in, so I am a little nervous about that. Cartago experiences a tropical rainforest climate with warm temperatures and a distinct wet and dry season. And aside from coffee, the city's economy also includes sectors like agriculture, trade, and services. So visitors can enjoy traditional Colombian dishes and regional specialties in the local restaurants. And Cartago is home to educational institutions that contribute to the region's intellectual and cultural development. So its proximity to natural reserves and ecotourism sites offers opportunities for hiking, bird watching, and exploring diverse ecosystems. So outside of that, as far as the population is concerned, as of 2021, September 2021, at census, Cartago had an estimated population of around 140,000 people, but this is from 2 years ago, so things may have changed. So it's just something to think about. And I'm kind of curious as to where we are now. It looks like we're coming over a major city. I'm gonna venture to say Panama City, but I'm just gonna double check. If you look down to our left, See a bunch of tall buildings down here. It's very interesting looking building at that. So I'm not sure what anybody knows what these buildings are. Like, let me know. They look huge. I'm assuming that that might also be just it might also just be the autogen kind of throwing in some tall buildings in there, but yeah, pretty curious though. That indeed is Panama City. So we're basically flying right over it right now. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, Panama City does have some extremely tall buildings. It's a very big city. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. So you've also long crossed 10,000 feet. So landing lights can come off. And once we cross 18,000, we'll go to standard altimeter. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I hope that you liked the facts about Cartago. I always love learning about new places, and I also love giving facts about new places once we get in the air. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I will be back when we start our descent. Should be in a little while, probably the next hour or so. And as I said, it's going to be an interesting approach, so we'll see how things go. Alright, this is your boy FlyIslandGuy. I'll be back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've started our descent into Cartago. Let's head up to the flight deck and let's just see where we are right now. Go here. We are about 7 nautical miles from the CF-19 VOR. Actually closer than that. We are 4.6 nautical miles from the VOR. But let's just take a quick look at the approach. Just to kind of give you guys a better idea what's happening right now, why this approach is so special. Well, not special, but interesting. So we are basically coming from the north, well, from the northwest, west-northwest, kind of approaching like this, and we are heading for here. This is the VOR that we have tuned right now. So what we're going to be doing is we have to come in here. Now, how this this approach blade set up is you normally come here and you kind of loop around and come into MA19. That's the final approach fix. Then you'll make the left turn and land on the runway. So I think we're gonna try and maybe get our aircraft sort of probably out here-ish, a little further out, just so that we can kind of do a more gentle turn, come back, and then we'll head straight towards MA19, then just do that left turn to land on runway 19. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's about to get very interesting. Coming into 7,000 feet right about now. What I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit. Right. We're actually going to start the turn. While we're doing that, let's look at our descent checklist. We've already passed 10,000 feet, so landing lights are on. Seatbelt and no device signs are on. Cabin pressure checked. And icing checked. Doing the approach, we have approach checklist, we've already set our VOR. There's no localizer here that we have to worry about. Anti-icing, don't really have to worry about it. We're not going to be approaching, we're not going to be using approach mode either. The aircrafts actually handled this turn very nicely, and we slowed down a good bit, so we're just going to do flaps 15 in preparation. Weather's looking extremely good. Well, there's clouds in front of us, but looks like it should be pretty clear in front of the runway. We're staying on our VNAV path good, so no worries about that. We're going to be targeting 103. We're coming into land. Yeah, we've completed our approach checklist. I'm going to let the cabin crew know that we're going to get ready to land soon. Alright. I'm going to go ahead. Let's do flaps 30, or flaps 25, sorry. Alright, so let's keep an eye out for the runway. Should be off to our left. Up there it is. This runway right there. You can see it. It's kind of hidden in the clouds a bit, but it's there. We're obscured by the clouds a little bit, though. Looks like we're getting a little bit of stuttering here as well. That's all good. Some showers in the area too. Alright, let's go flaps full. And gear down. So I'm going to turn off the autopilot. I'm just going to fly the rest of the approach by hand. It's going to be a pretty sharpish turn to come in for the landing, but should be alright. Alright, I lost the runway for a second there, but there it is. Alright, so we are geared down, flaps full, ready to land, folks. Trying not to come in too low. Just keep it nice and steady. Throttling back a little bit. We've already crossed over our minimums. I forgot to set that. It's fine. Things are looking good.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Landing time logged.
Alright, nice and smooth. Pull back the reverses. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cartago, Colombia. Local time is about 2:45. We passed the terminal on the way in. But what an awesome smooth approach. I was actually pretty scared about that, but this actually ended pretty well. You get the landing lights off, and turn the taxi takeoff lights as well. Flaps up. We'll engage the gust lock as well. Turn the weather radar to standby. Landing lights and strobes can come off as well. And the windshield heating can come off too. Turn that off in a second once we make the turn out. I believe it's these ones. Right. So just see one spot to park here, which are these guys sort of sitting in the grass. Oof. Turn was a little sharp. All right. Dial back our throttles, get the chocks on, get the ground power on as well. And it is on, so with that we can shut off the engines and we are good to go, folks.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Alright, let's get our doors open. That is it, folks. What a beautiful landing here in Cartago. So let's consider that a good sign of things to come. So hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. I'll be back with a new video next week, and hopefully much more in South America. So I hope you guys are enjoying these South America flights and flights in the ATR. Yeah, outside of that, it's your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.